This is NDTV. And you're watching NDTV Prime. In association with Micromax. Nothing like anything.
Welcome everyone to a special edition of Property It's Hot. I'm standing here at the 132-acre township Brigade Orchards right next to the International Airport in Bangalore. The project says it's going to make the living for Bangaloreans better or just make this is a better Bangalore per se. What do they have in store for those who are going to buy a home here is a big question. Livability, sustainability, and there's also sporting excellence. How will it all come together? I'm not going to spill the beans. Meet the men who promise to deliver all of this and more. Mr. JAISHANKAR, thank you very much.
Hello, MANISHA.
And of course, the viewer is going to be stunned to see you, Steve Waugh.
Nice
Pleasure
to meet you.
have you with
Likewise,
us.
thank you.
Pleasure.
Okay, so the first big question is, both of you are standing here at Brigade Orchards together.
Yeah.
How come?
Well, this is, as you rightly said in the opening remarks, this is a integrated township of 132 acres, and our the entire philosophy is livability, marketability and sustainability of the project. And this is a 132 acre township with not just apartments or villas. It will have a social club, large social club, retail facility, offices, and tremendous amount of open spaces. In fact, out of 132 acres, something like 55 acres will be open space, and it has we are using
So
a
a lot of lung space is what we are talking about.
And we are using a very low FSI for construction of just about 1 FSI. And in order to make the entire place more livable, it will have number of other I would say civic facilities. We are planning a art village with some of the best known artists in Bangalore, and we are going to tie up with a hospital, a school, and of course with the legendary Steve Waugh for the sporting edge, which is we would like to, he will establish an academy for not just for cricket, it's for swimming, for basketball, for soccer and athletics.
I know, I went through the presentation, Sporting Edge, that's
Yes.
the name of the company which is promising to not only bring sporting excellence facilities which will provide sporting excellence, but change the entire lifestyle towards making the residents here extremely fit. Where
Yes.
did the idea come from?
Well, the idea came because I've been travelling in India since 1986, which is nearly 30 years, and I was always amazed by the amount of kids I saw playing cricket in the streets. But they didn't have great facilities, they didn't seem to have coaches, and something I was brought up in Australia, having great coaches, great facilities, and I thought we should give Indian kids the opportunities to be the best they could possibly be. And the idea was to give children the opportunities at grassroots sporting academies, so they can try different sports to see whether they like them, and also to get them outdoors and happy and healthy. Obesity is a big issue these days, as is getting behind computer screens, so we want kids out there trying different sports with great facilities. And they're also then to try and engage the whole family in the activity, so it's a family activity. You can go to the cricket academy or the athletics, and then we've got tennis, and swimming and all these various sports. So we want kids to have a go at things, to get out there healthy and fit. So Sporting Edge was developed a few years ago, and Brigade thankfully believed in the vision, because it's one of those things where you try and tell property developers you've got this great idea, but they'll say fantastic, but show us how it works. But we needed someone to take that leap of faith and go with us, and Brigade, fantastic organisation. We're really fortunate that we've partnered up, and we're here at Brigade Orchards, looking forward to it.
What did, when you saw the presentation, he's been working on it, he told me, for 8 or 9 years. It was just about finding the right partner. What was it? I mean, he's a cricket legend, but how did you buy his dream of actually producing excellent sports people or sports person in India?
I think it is primarily Steve Waugh's reputation. That is a man who delivers not just in cricket, in everything that he has attempted. He is doing
Right.
tremendous amount of social work in India. Why should the person come from Australia and do social work in India? I mean, if someone can do social work in India coming from Australia, I'm sure he can even do justice to set up a sporting academy
Absolutely.
in which he is passionate about.
And this country really needs so many more medals.
Yeah,
Will
yeah.
that happen with
Well, I think
your-
that might be an outcome of what we're trying to do, but really it's about engaging people and engaging the community. So we're not saying we're going to produce stars for India, but what we're going to do is we're going to give kids an opportunity to try different sports and to engage with each other and their families and to get outdoor. And basically, it's almost transporting Australian lifestyle to India. That's what we do in Australia. That's what we do every day. You know, we're playing sport and families spend a lot of time together. So we're trying to encourage that. And I think this will be a very unique place where you can try different sports. And then if you have some ability at a certain sport, then there'll be a pathway to hopefully, as you say, win medals and
to win medals at
yeah,
international
for
events.
sure.
Why not? You have to aim for the
Exactly.
best. And it needs a lot of space. So 132
Yeah,
acres. Though the big question is that it is far from Bangalore city.
Yeah.
But is the quest to establish a new destination, you think that making a better Bangalore is a theme that will catch on and be accepted?
So I would put it this way, it is not that far from Bangalore at all. In fact, it is less than 10 minutes drive from the international airport.
Yes, that's a very big
Yeah.
plus point
and
actually.
it is just 30 to 40 minutes drive to the CBD of Bangalore. And being close to the airport, this is the way the city is moving. It is not just in Bangalore, anywhere in the world. The city moves towards the airport, and I think I read a recent article on a book review called Erotropolis.
I know, I was very interested with that
Erythropolis.
term.
That is how the cities grow. And why Brigade Orchards is for three reasons. One is it is a large 132 acre development where we can show the, I would say we can make a differentiation compared to many other projects.
Right.
And number two, it is a property with the clear titles. It is not easy to get
Oh,
large
yes.
properties with clear titles. And thirdly, as you can see, it has already got existing greenery.
Everybody just trusts the Brigade brand so much in south of India, and now of course even elsewhere where people are buying in Bangalore. And look at this corridor, it's fairly so lovely it looks.
Yeah,
And these
yeah.
villas are already, this is
They're
the first
coming
phase
up.
of the
Yeah.
project?
Yeah, this is the first phase.
This is
and
the first phase
yeah.
of the project. And when do you think you'll be ready to deliver this first phase?
See, the first phase will be ready in 2015, maybe middle or in the third quarter of 2015. This will have about 100 villas and nearly 4,000 apartments well spread out. And another.
that's all first phase?
No.
That's first phase is only
First phase is about 600 apartments,
Apartments, okay.
which will all come up maybe by 2016 or 2015. And another important thing is we are also having retirement homes or senior citizens homes for which we have tied up with Helpage India to manage.
That's
It is called
really good idea.
Parkside, and it is the first of its kind in Bangalore. Helpage India is a very well known organization involved in taking care of the elderly.
Right.
And
And I do
yeah.
see a lot of potential for just senior citizen living as well. I
Yeah.
mean, one is sports, which is a
Sure.
big catch for the
Yeah.
young families with children. All of them are toiling, they're traveling. I know of a typical, including me with my children, I'm traveling pretty much about 20 kilometers every day, carting them to different
Yeah,
sporting facilities. So
exactly.
this is a really great idea just waiting to happen. But you know, my other big concern is the price of the apartments. Who can afford it? So do you have various price points, and a lot of people can afford to buy something in Brigade Orchard?
Yeah, undoubtedly. As you know, very recently, just a week back or so, Reserve Bank of India and the Government of India have classified what is affordable, and they have said about 65 lakh rupees per unit is considered as an affordable home. And we have plenty of that,
Stock
affordable
available.
homes in
All
that
right.
category.
Okay.
And of course, in multiple price points, maybe from 50 lakhs to 3.5-4 crores, up to that, price points we have.
Okay, so then that leads me to the second question. How expensive are the facilities that you provide or the training and coaching that you provide going to be? Do you think that India has that appetite, and at least the middle income India and above will be able to afford it, or is just the well-off people who will be able to?
Brigade provide the facilities, so that's Brigade are putting those in. They're all going to be fantastic facilities, and yes, it is for everyone to afford. That's the idea. We want as many kids as possible enjoying the academy, so we're certainly not going to price people out. We want as many people to try what's going on, and I think it'll be very reasonable.
All right, we're going to hold that thought there, and let's move to another location because there's lots to see. 132 acres, very little covered. Let's move on.